Well, she already introduced me, but let me do it again. I'm Julie Brown. I am your MFLAC for the southern half of Louisiana. We also have a child and youth who is specifically for your kids. Her name is Monitra King, and right now she is over in the area where the kids are. If you have not met her, you need to. So if your children are not here, go over and meet her. She has more energy than I think anybody, all the rest of us in this family. You're laughing, so you've seen her already today. The other partner in the MFLAC group here in the state of Louisiana is Jimmy Snow, and he's based in Monroe, which means he covers the top half of the state. We all three are licensed mental health counselors. Jimmy and I are licensed professional counselors, and Monitra is a licensed clinical social worker. And basically, we do the same thing that MOS does, except that when you call us, you know you're getting us. You know who you're going to be talking to, and we'll be at the Yellow Ribbons, we'll be at any of the other programs. We come to your drills, we come to your family meetings if you ask us. You have to ask us, we can't just show up, but we'll come to your FRG meetings, and we cover everything that that Jennifer just talked about. We are also free, we are also confidential. If you come to me and or even if you're CO, because a lot of your COs will call me and say, you know, I got a guy, I'm going to give you your number, and I say, no problem. But I tell your COs that I will not tell them whether you called or not. It is completely confidential. I do not even take notes, and for those of you who know anything about counseling, they always say the work is not done till the paperwork's done. We don't take notes. So how am I supposed to, 6 months from now, I have no clue. I don't know if I talked to your guy or not, and even if I did, I have a don't ask, don't tell policy. If he asks, I don't tell. So it is confidential. The only time that I ever have to report is if you tell me that your wife is beating you up, or you tell me that your husband is beating you up, or your children are being abused or they're abusing you, or if there's suicide, domestic violence, or drug abuse. Those I have to report, but I tell you that up front so you know that you probably shouldn't tell me about that, and I will tell you, I live on a bayou that runs into the Gulf of Mexico, and I'll give you the directions, but I will not help you dump the bodies. You've got to do that yourself, and don't wake the dogs up. We got lots of dogs. But, you know, one of the things that I tell people is you got to use humor in life, because if you can't keep a sense of humor, everything is going to always look dark, and there's always going to be a better day. And I'm not going to say look over the rainbow or it's going to be better tomorrow, because sometimes it's not quite better tomorrow. But counseling does help. The way human beings deal with stress and deal with grief and deal with fear is to talk about it. Even guys come in and talk to me about it. And you know, men don't talk very much. But if you don't talk, you can't deal with it. And sometimes you have to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it until everybody around you is sick of hearing it. I'm not going to be sick of hearing it. That's what you guys pay me for. And you do. You pay all of us. So if you want to keep the program, you got to use us. Because if the program's not used, what happens to it? It goes away, and they're trying to have us go away already. So please use us, because it's a benefit that you get, that if you were going out to somebody, you'd be paying $150 an hour for my time. You're getting this for free, but you're not really getting it for free. You're getting it because somebody in your family is wearing a uniform. And by the way, it doesn't just cover the spouses and the children. It also covers your extended family members. So that means if your baby boy is going away, then your mom is also, your mother is eligible, your father is eligible. I'm working with a family right now whose 18-year-old, he's deploying, and they don't know how to handle this. They've never had a deployment. He's the first one in the military. The entire family is coming for counseling. And by the way, I don't do counseling where you guys lay down on a sofa or anything. I do counseling out in the community. You tell me where you're comfortable, and I go. I do a lot of stuff at Starbucks. I do a lot of stuff at PJ's. I don't know if any of you guys know about Izzo's. I have a permanent office at Izzo's on Tuesdays now, because I go through 4 or 5 people at Izzo's. It's a really good program, and it's something that is needed. So you guys call us. Our material is out in the front. We do drill weekends, like I said. We do deployment stress. We do coping skills. We'll help you handle anger management. In fact, if your CO tells you you need anger management classes, you can come to us for anger management because your CO is going to see the difference anyway. Communication, relationships, even leadership classes. We've done leadership stuff too. So whatever you guys need, give us a call. We do have a table out there on the 3rd floor with cards, and I'm sure most of you have already seen all this material and you've gotten it so many times you would really rather us just leave it at home. But unfortunately, DOD says we have to bring it, so we do. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for both those of you who are in uniform and those of you who are wearing the aprons, because you serve too.